I'm Applesandmustard, and I'm gonna be doing the Dreadlock Tag. I got this from Leslie Monique TV, but the two girls that started it are Hippiejew and TheLilyGee. Before I get started, I can tell this video is gonna be kind of long. I know that I don't really like long videos unless it's super interesting, and most of the questions I've already answered along the ways before, but I'm going to compile it all into one specific place. In the description box, you'll see each question with the time next to it, so if you want to just know the answer to one question, go ahead and skip ahead to that time and your life will be easy. Let's get started. Do you remember the specific moment you decided you were going to dread your hair? Where were you and how did you feel? I always say there was no specific moment where I decided it. I do know that my friend had dreads and I was just like, I needed something else to do with my hair because I had stopped getting perms and all that, and I was just like, hey, I should do my hair like yours. And of course she thought I was copying her, and then later she got cancer and had to go through chemo and cut her hair, so I ended up having the longer dreads even though I started it because of her, so that was kind of like but she started over it and she has dreads and they're pretty long now, so everything is good. But number 2 is, what method, if any, did you use to start your dreadlocks? I don't know the proper term. It's where they take nasty gel and they put it in your hair, and they take one of those rat tail combs and they coil it around. So I guess they're called comb coils. Some people call them gel twist comb coils, whatever those are called. That's what I got them started with. Number 3, how old are your dreadlocks? My dreadlocks are 4 years, 7 months, and 8 days old. I got them started in 6606. It is currently February 14th of 2011. What is the length of your longest dread and your shortest? My longest dreads, they are on equal side. They're the same side on both sides. Like, are these two little guys. Come on. These two little guys, especially when I pull them, they're even longer since I haven't twisted my hair in a while. They come like to the wire on my bra strap. So these two little guys are the longest. The shortest is the one I took out in a video, which was like 2 years ago. I'll put the video in the description. It's called So You Can Take Out Dreadlocks, and I sat there with a comb and some conditioner and I combed it out just to prove that it could be done, and it was out. Since then, it's been 2 years obviously, so it's dreaded back up, and it just grows fast. It's almost as long as my other dreads, which is weird. But now it's almost to the length of its brothers and sisters. Number 5, do you have any dreads that are especially unique, strange, or awesome? Most of my dreads are pretty uniform. I used to have little curlies, like from where the comb coils were, on the bottoms of a lot of them, and I loved those ones. But I think they've all gone away, actually. But I do like the ones where the ends are pretty curled. I don't think I have any for you today. I don't really have any that are unique or individual. One thing I love about my hair personally is that everything is uniform, even though that's ashy. Even though that's not the way of life of dreads. I like that all of my dreads are the same. I like that they're all relatively the same size. I like that. So no, I don't really have any that are unique or strange shape or anything. Some of them got thin a little bit and I had to tie a knot in it. But, I mean, that was a while ago and it looks the same as the rest now. How many dreads do you have currently? And is that the same number you started with? I have 96 dreads. 96 dreads. There's dust in here, sorry. I have 96 dreads. I did start out with 96. I guess you could say, yeah, I do have 96 because even the one I took out still counts. 96, I started out with 96. I never wanted to combine any, or because like I was saying with the whole I like things to be how they are, I don't want to mess that up, so I have never combined any or split any apart. I don't need to because they're all the same and that's how I like them. Yeah, 96 is the magical number. Number 7, what shampoo or other products do you use in your dread? Video not too long ago about what shampoo I switched over to. What I'm using right now is Burt's Bees. I always started out using Jamaica, Omega, and Lime. Pretty self-explanatory. I do use like a braid spray now. just for oil or whatever. Just spray it on there whenever my hair itches. I use like vitamin E oil, whatever is in the store on the shelf that I see, and I'm like, hey, I guess that would be good for my hair. I do it. I don't make any of my own special stuff because I don't know how. Number 8, how often do you wash your dreads? I've also stated this many times before, but I probably have like a whole bunch of new people watching this, so we're just gonna disregard that. Oh, my nails look kind of awesome, don't they? They're rainbows. Okay, how often do I wash my hair? It used to be every 2 weeks. Now it's more every 3 weeks. So every 2 to 2.5 to 3 weeks. Any regular maintenance on your dreads? Other than washing and twisting, no. The only semi-daily maintenance, which could be like every 3 or 4 days, I spray it with some oil or put some oil on my scalp or something like that. But as far as regular maintenance, that's all I do. Number 10, what are your favorite beads or other decorations? I was also thinking about this question because I didn't have an answer. I had any beads or jewelry or anything for my hair. Actually, when I started out, I was at headbands, and even now when my hair hasn't been twisted in a while, I can just slap one of these headbands on to cover up my roots, and I'm good to go. So headbands, I guess, nothing fancy, just really boring headbands because I'm a really boring person. Those tend to work the best for me. Number 11, if your dreads had their own personal motto, what would it be? Life gives you lemons. You paint that shit gold. Just kidding. If you could start a new set of dreads, would you do anything differently? I think that I want more dreads because I only have 96 and a lot of people have 100 and something. But then as I'm twisting my hair, I know that I'd be like, I still have 30 more to go. One thing I would do differently, I would dye it a reddish color. Maybe like the couch behind me. I would do that early on so that it could grow out and then only my tips would be red. I'm kind of too scared to dye them red now, especially since I have blonde-ish, brownish, bronzish in the bottom. I don't want it to look messed up or stupid, so Oh, number 13. Is there anything else unique about your appearance other than dreadlocks, tattoos, piercings, etc.? I have my ears pierced twice. Down here, I have a cartilage piercing. I have a tragus piercing. I have an industrial piercing. Ooh, that's stuck in my hair. I have an industrial piercing. I used to have my belly button pierced, but I took it out because it was just awkward. I have a tattoo on my side that says I'm only good at being young. I have one tattoo, and I just want more tattoos. Like, I want tattoos. So, I mean, other than that, I'm pretty... Nothing else really unique about me. Alright. Have any employers turned you down for having dreads? Have any wanted you because of your dreads? Not to my knowledge, no employer has turned me down because of dreads. I think I've only had 2 to 3 jobs since I had dreads, 2, 3, or 4. And most of those jobs were like they needed somebody there, so I mean I could have 2 noses and I probably still would have gotten the job. But no, nobody has turned me down because of dreads. When I was student teaching though, another teacher said that I should change my hair if I wanted to be a teacher to be more professional because my hair wasn't professional. So yeah, she was pretty whatever, don't want to go into that. But that's the only thing that has been along those lines. Nobody has hired me because of my dreads, I'm sure. No. What is the weirdest question you've gotten about your dreads? The dumbest, the funniest, the most common? A question I get a lot from other people is, does it hurt? Something about the color of it. Why is it 2 different colors? Did the sun turn that color? Why can't you wash it? Or 2 little girls yesterday at my job, I was just standing there talking to them and they were like, your hair, it looks like yarn. They were so excited and I was like, yeah, it kind of does look like yarn. And you could tell they wanted to touch it, but they were like hesitant because I mean I didn't know who they were, they didn't know who I was, and they were like, it feels like yarn too, and they were really like super hyped. And I guess they never saw somebody with dreads before. So most common question about my hair is, how long have you had it? Probably Yeah. Number 17, have you ever had a freak accident and or embarrassing moment involving your dreads? This happened a few months ago where I got on good old YouTube and decided that I needed to do a egg and mayonnaise conditioner, and did it right before work. First time ever, shouldn't have done that, because when I was washing my hair washing the eggs out of my hair, I guess the water got too warm and the eggs started to scramble or whatever, so I had egg pieces all in my hair and I needed to go to work and I had to pick out eggs from my hair, and that was just weird and kind of embarrassing, but no other super freak accidents. Do you have any dread role models? If so, who? Cheska Lee, she is on YouTube. She also runs the channel Dreadlocks. She is my number one dread role model. Bronze Goddess from YouTube. She is also a dread role model just because I love watching both of them do hairstyles, and I'm like, and because I would never, or I don't think I could ever, or feel the motivation to even do all of things, the wonderful things they do with their hair, but I love watching each and every one of their videos because I don't know, they like put flowers and beads and scarves and headbands and wraps and stuff in their hair, and all I put on is elastic rubber bands. So I admire them. They are my dread role models. Number 19 is, what dreaded YouTubers could you see yourself hanging out with in real life? Any of my dread subscriber people that I follow, that I've talked to over the years that I've been on YouTube. I don't even want to go about naming people because I know I'll forget, but on deck, Dante86, Hightower TV, Cheska, I already met her. So many dread people. I don't want to feel like I'm missing somebody, so maybe I'll put what are these words? I'll put a list of people down there if I remember or feel like it. Number 20, numero 20. Who are you going to tag? I tag each and every person that has dreads that feels the need to want to make this video. I was going through other people's and I was like, these videos are really long, but as you can see, it's kind of hard to make it really short. If you do make a video and post it, put a comment that says, hey, Dari, I made a video. I want you to watch it so I can check it out. But yeah, that's it. That was pretty fun. Dreadlock Tag. Somebody else should make another tag so we could all get up on it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.